A paper trail is created when you leave clues that link your onshore financial activities to your offshore finances. It's called a paper trail from back in the days when all transactions were recorded on paper. Now it's more like a digital trail. Our digital footprints are everywhere. Ultra caution is needed if we're to ensure there's no link between our finances at home and our offshore nest egg. Not to leave a paper trail may be the most obvious offshore advice you've ever heard, but it never ceases to amaze me how many people do exactly that. They leave a trail directly to their money and assets. The days of taking money out of the country in a briefcase to deposit overseas are mostly gone. But it's still possible to protect yourself, and if not completely break the paper trail, at least it can be obscured. If you send money directly from an account in your own name in your home country to an offshore account in the same name, you've left a direct trail to your assets. If anyone ever decides to take a close look, they'll find where you've sent your money immediately. Determined investigators may even be able to get access to your offshore bank and glean information about your activities. How you send money from your own country to an offshore account is something that must be considered carefully. If you ask your local lawyer or formation agent to set up an offshore company, all your information will be conveniently stored in their records. Any investigator or government agency will be able to access it. They will know that you established the entity. They'll have details of its ownership, officers, and other information that should be strictly confidential. Anyone looking to trace your financial activities will start with looking at your phone records. Regular calls to a bank in the Cayman Islands or Panama are going to stand out and attract attention. It's best never to call your offshore bank from your own country. Even using a burner phone is not guaranteed to stay private. The more distance there is between you and the original account, the more difficult it'll be to trace where your money is located. A digital trail may be even worse than a paper trail. You must be careful not to leave either behind. ISPs in some countries are required to keep records for a year or more. That means records of every website you visited for the past year. Breaking the paper trail requires planning and more effort than in the past. Not only do we have to avoid leaving a paper trail, we have to structure our affairs to avoid privacy-destroying measures like CRS and FATCA too. Those of us who still value our financial privacy are treated like an enemy of the state. To maintain financial privacy, we must also start to think like one. If you want to reduce your taxes to single digits, make your assets impossible for anyone to touch, and gain more freedom with second citizenships, get in touch with Liberty Mundo and book a consultation call. We will help you develop a complete blueprint to organize your life to safeguard your wealth and your freedom. Follow the link in the description for more details. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.